Hello everyone. Today we will demonstrate how to set up WireGuard VPN server on NSE 3000. So first and foremost, what we'll be doing is the enabled WireGuard VPN server on NSE 3000. It has a static IP address, static public IP address, so that any client from the WAN side should be able to reach to that IP address. And we will demonstrate how do we configure the WireGuard VPN server, and then we will also try to connect it from an iOS client and a Windows client. All right. So let's get started. Just to give you a brief overview, what WireGuard is. WireGuard is a simple, uh, fast remote VPN tunneling protocol. It is one of the latest remote VPN protocol supported by the latest cryptography, and it is inbuilt in the Linux kernel module. So the performance of WireGuard is comparatively far better than the other remote VPN protocols such as L2TP, IPsec, or any other protocol. Right. So let's get started. Okay. Let me log into the NSE 3000. So just make sure that it is having a public IP address. So this is the public IP address that it is currently available. Okay, and it is currently configured on WAN 2. So we will set up the remote VPN server on WAN 2. Okay, so let's navigate to the NSE group. Directly go to the VPN, enable remote VPN server. Okay, so I already have the configuration here. So the default port on which the WireGuard server listens on is UDP 51820. Okay, so in case if you have any NAT device sitting in front of the NSE, then you will have to port forward this port, UDP port 51820, so that the WireGuard connection can be established. Okay, now I've configured a DHCP pool, and then I have set up the offline interval. This is the interval in which the client communicates or updates the WireGuard server. Okay. Then we also have this split tunnel configuration, where once you enable that, you have to define the subnet. So a traffic specific to those subnet will be put on the WireGuard tunnel. Right. So whenever you enable this, make sure that apart from adding the subnet that you want to tunnel on, you also add this subnet, the client pool subnet, so that it can resolve the DNS. Otherwise, it will not be able to resolve the DNS. So for now, we'll make the full tunnel. That means all the traffic comes to the WireGuard server. So now I'm going to go ahead and add a user. So I will say WireGuard at the rate email.com, and then I will assign a password, then enable WireGuard, and then I will select the WAN 2 port, and then I will add a client. So I will say phone, and then download the configuration corresponding to the phone. And then additionally, I will add for my laptop. I just wanted to show how to set it up on the laptop as well. So as you can see, it creates a configuration for the client, and this configuration is in two form. One is in QR code form, and another is in config file form. So QR code, it is helpful in case if you're trying to establish the tunnel from the phone, or a device which has a camera, right? Config file is useful, especially if you're trying to try to set it up from the laptop. Okay, so I will show you. Okay, so I downloaded that, and also the QR code for that. I click add, and then I click save configuration. Okay, now just to make sure that the configuration is in sync, it is trying to sync the configuration. Now what I will do is I will mirror my phone and show you how do we set it up from my phone. So I have already connected my phone. Let me just mirror it. Okay, so just make sure that you have this WireGuard application, which is displayed here, right? Click on add tunnel, and then it will ask you an option, how do you want to add the tunnel, either from a file or a QR code. Then you'll select the QR code, and then we'll go ahead and navigate the location. So WireGuard phone. Okay, so we'll click on this one, scan the once you scan the QR code, it will ask you to name the tunnel. Then you just give some name, say demo tunnel. It will ask. So now the tunnel configuration is added. Okay, so demo tunnel is added. Now you just go ahead and activate the tunnel. So you click on the activate link. Now click on the configuration. So here you can see this is the IP address that the client got it from the WireGuard server. Okay, and then endpoint IP addresses. Okay, now if you want to see the reachability now, right? So what we will do is we'll try to ping any IP address which is on the NSE. Show you what interfaces do we have. So let's say we want to ping 192.168.40.1. Okay, 92.168.40.1. So you can see it already has the reachability. Okay, I'll just stop this. You can also run a speed test if you want. So it is currently going over the WAN link. Okay, this is the IP address is the service provider from which my NSE receives the public IP. Now I'll stop this. Next, I will demonstrate how do we set up the tunnel from the laptop. So similarly, what you can do is install an application called WireGuard in your laptop, and then go ahead and add a tunnel. So I will navigate the path where I just downloaded the config file. So it was WireGuard laptop config file. I click on that and then say activate. So this is my phone got an IP address 11.0.0.3. My laptop got an IP address 11.0.0.4. So I click activate. So this already established connection, and you can see that it is already forwarding data both TX and RX. So that means the tunnel is established. I'm going to pause this video for some time, and then I will show you the statistics on the NSE. Usually the statistics takes almost like 5 minutes to update. So I'll just pause and then directly show you the statistics. So here you can see that the tunnel is active. This is the total download and upload because I ran the speed test. This is laptop. This was the download and upload, right? And to reach to this page, all that you have to do is click on NSE, go to clients, click on remote, and where you can see what kind of tunnel is established. The VPN type is WireGuard, and total upload, download, and the status of the tunnel active. Okay, so that's how we set up the WireGuard tunnel on NSE 3000 and view the statistics for the client. Thank you for watching this video.